Hi, everyone. How are you today? Thank you for being on my channel, Peace and Healing Harmony. Today, I would like to talk about accepting. This is following actually the video I previously did regarding helping children, parents, or adults. What about accepting? Accepting for me is actually agreeing or disagree about what the other person did or think or saying. It's also accepting is agree to disagree with the other person. What I'm about to say today, I would like to share about what is accepting for children and for parents. And again, just take what resonates with you, and I'm talking about my own experience, about my knowledge, and the people around me that I know. Sorry. So, accepting. First of all, I would like to say, accept your body the way it is. That's something important. And that is something, especially in the teenager, it happened a lot. You know, some teenagers don't like their body. They want to change something. Even as, I would say, even as an adult, you don't like your hair. You want your hair to be afro. You want your hair to be curly, straight. There is always something that is not good. You don't like your body. You're too thin. You need to lose weight. You have some scars. Accept everything. Accept your body the way it is. Actually, it's just a vehicle for you to do what you need to do here on earth. You need to love your body. You need to really care. And I'm saying this because when you love your body and you love yourself the way you are, if you want to change anything, let's say you want to gain weight or you want to lose some weight, you will be more gentle. You will be more caring about your body because you love it. You don't want anything to happen to it. When you don't love it and you want to gain weight or to lose some weight, you will be harsh. You won't be gentle. So you will make your body suffer, actually, because you want to shake it and you want to either gain or lose all the weight that you need. Accept your body the way it is. And trust me, you will see you will see the difference. I know it looks easy, and sometimes you say, okay, it's easy for you to say this, or it's easy for you to act like that. But no, it takes time. And once you love yourself the way you are, things get easy for you to change. If you want to lose weight or if you want to gain weight, it's easier because you will pay more attention to it. That's about your body. And sometimes it affects people in long term. So as soon as you see it and you can react to it, the better it is. Another thing is, like I was mentioned on the previous video, the children who came to me because they were crying because they did something wrong in the past, they're trying to move on, and it wasn't really working. And you need to know that when you did something wrong, I don't want to call it mistakes, because for me, there are no mistakes. It's just a lesson that we are learning here on earth. And when you do something wrong, you need to adjust it, or you need to get away with it, get rid of it, so to do something right. for you, of course, because something is right for you, might not be right for another person. You need to accept that people might not forget about what you did or forgive you. You need to accept it. And if they don't forgive you, they don't accept what you did because you want to try to move on, then maybe you need to detach yourself from that person. Time to heal and everything. Maybe that person don't want you in her life or his life anymore. And that's okay. You need to accept also that it's okay. That's part of the life, and you move on. You need to liberate yourself from what you did wrong. It's not because you did something wrong that is need to be attached to you for the rest of your life. Everyone has something that they did wrong in their life. So you need to accept that you did something wrong and you want to change. So you need to liberate yourself. And when I'm saying about liberating, you can go to a therapy. You can go to an art class, like a painting. You can go to dance. You can do some music, something you're passionate about. And you will see, it will help you. And then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the fact that you did that something wrong for you. Maybe because you didn't know it was a bad thing. You didn't have all the information, or you didn't know you would hurt someone. So forgive yourself to be liberated and move on and move forward. It will help you. You need to know also that it will take time. It will take time in terms of for you to accept that you hurt someone. And by doing what you did, actually, you hurt people around you. So it will take time to accept, to heal, to change, and to move forward. It will take time not only for you, but for the people around you. Because I know for my experience that I had, the person who did wrong starts moving forward, tried to change, and was surprised that people around her or him was stuck in the problem, didn't try to move on or didn't try to forgive or to forget. They were still in that period of time when she was doing wrong. It hurts. It hurts her because she couldn't understand why. That's the reason why I'm saying it takes time. And you must see people who won't forget about what you did and will just keep pointing on your face what you did. You forgive yourself and forgive the other person. So yes, forgive yourself and forgive the other person. If the other person wants to stay in the same state of mind when you were doing something wrong, there is nothing you can do about it. Just forgive him and move on yourself, because you still need to heal yourself, and there is step that you need to do. So just take care of yourself first. You cannot take care of people around you that you hurt. The only thing you can do is just forgive them. If you had a chance, apologize to them about what you did and move on. In one point, maybe you will be able to sit with them and talk about it, but you will be in a different state of mind because you are too sensitive at the moment to talk about it, because every time they will try to point out what you did, you will start crying, you get emotion, and there is no point for this. So that's the information that I have about accepting as a teenager and youth. For the adults and the parents, it will be first to recognize and accept that there is a problem. Because I met some parents, like I was saying, who is in denial and just say, no, everything is fine, because they don't want to face the problem and maybe it will disappear. What you can do is, like I say, communication is so important. And we as a human, the communication is so, we have a lack of communication. We don't know how to communicate. And even, you know, even myself in front of this camera is not, it's true, it's not easy to communicate, because what you want to express sometimes doesn't come out the way you wish the other person receive. So that's the reason we try to do our best. So as a parent, you need to communicate with your child or with your spouse or husband, depends on where the problem is. And you need really to communicate. I know some people don't like to communicate because for them it's like too much detail, or why do we need to talk about this? Is it really important? Yes, it is. Because as long as the problem is there, that means you need to communicate, because it's not going to go away. So communication, if it doesn't work, you try to sit down, it doesn't work like that way. You can request a therapy. Sometimes being with someone who doesn't know you, it helps. Or you can choose also someone in your family or friends who can help you. Communication, communication, communication. And when the person talks to you, don't react right away, because what you hear is not what you like, or it doesn't resonate with you, or with your background, with your education, or, you know, it's like completely out of, I would say, out of space for you. Don't react right away. Don't jump and start yelling or reacting in negative way. The better way to resolve that is just to listen to the person, let the person talk until the end, just to explain, unless she asks for your opinion right away. But you need to let the person talk through what her issue is. Once the communication, once she told you the story, she or he, of course, then you just take a step back, and you don't need to respond right away. You can take, like, tell the person, I hear you, and let me process it, think about it, and I will come back to you tomorrow, for example. And I think that's the best approach, especially if what she said doesn't resonate with you. Then you can take the time to actually think about it, put it in different perspective, and maybe talk to someone else to get the opinion. So that will help you also have the response that that you wish, because the purpose of this is to resolve the problem, not to create other problem. So it's really important that you take that time and to sleep on it and just think about it. Take the time. If you think that is not working that way, therapy. There is a different group therapy, parents, children, wife, husband, a couple therapy. You go there and you try to resolve, but you need to accept there is a problem, and accept also that the other person can think in a different way than you. It can act different the way you do things. That's really important. We are a person. We are a separate person. Even if you are a couple, even if you have a children, they have their own way of thinking. They have their own way of doing things. So you need to accept that the other person is also a human being with his own thinking, his own action. When we realize that and we accept that, it's easier to understand the other person, because we cannot dictate the other person to do the way we want them to do. Well, that's the information that I wanted to share today about accepting the other person the way he is, accepting yourself the way you are, your body, your scars, your character. If you are stubborn, you are a dreamer, you are, I don't know, accept who you are. By accepting who you are, it will be easier than just deny, no, I'm not like this, no, I'm not like that. Accept who you are and your life will be easier. And if you want to make change, at least you know who you are, where you come from here, and you want to go there. Thank you everyone for watching. If you think that someone needs to hear this, share, like, subscribe to follow the next video that will be on. On the next video, I would like to talk about abandonment. I did a video with Dr. Joe on my channel that you can find about it. And I would like to go more in detail, like I just did for the accepting. It might help some people, because I know how it is to feel abandoned by parents, by friends, a dog, a grandparent who passed away. It's also I feel abandoned from some people, and it can cause also trauma. So looking forward to it, and I wish you a great day. And if you have a comment, please, if you have advice, information, or you are living some difficulty, you can comment below or reach out, and we can talk about it. We can share. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your day. Talk to you soon. Namaste.